way we move. No separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to a high, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you heard me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stone. Act like you heard me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stone. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Prove me signs, I say floating on the highway we loaded. Hold me, hold me, you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stone. Act like you heard me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the stone. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Prove me signs, I say floating on the highway we loaded.
Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get.
weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Simons.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Risacher. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And the dunk by Brown.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
And it's the Hawks' ball. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. White covering from outside the arc. Rebounded by Hauser. Shoots. White, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
At the wing position, Risacher has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting, and add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Simons, he's checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Goes up with the stripe. Atlanta with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And it's Simons finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, That he can provide.
Now, here's Simon. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 4. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Cade's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Risacher with it. Light covering. Back to Risacher. Johnson sets the screen for Risacher. Count that one. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pritchard with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Simons from outside. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 7 points. Here's Alexander Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
The shot's good from Simons.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space and he'll burn you.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniels. The rebound by Cade.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Ball's not loose. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Pritchard. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about that athleticism from Jaylen Johnson?
The kid, Alexander Walker.
Pritchard with the ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. White, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, Alexander Walker. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
So it's Boston now. 6-point lead. White. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 9.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Risacher. Johnson with a screen on White. In the corner, Daniels. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Risacher missing. Boston leading by 8. Simons from outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
How
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Second is Dyson Daniels.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show on the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's White, and it's Boston with another.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Alexander Walker. Over to the wing. Risacher wide open. They get the rebound. Okongwu.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Took him no time at all on that one. White's got 13 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Daniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Inside, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And then Johnson with the jam.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jaylen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Heat. Here's White. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Risacher. White covering for the three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Johnson finds Alexander Walker. Johnson left side. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
Celtics leading by 13. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Hawks shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Risacher. Now Alexander Walker to the inside. Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The Hawks trail by 15. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Heat in Miami. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Daniel. And here is Johnson. Daniel sets a screen for Johnson. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Queta. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Daniel. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Lays it up and banks it in. That's 10 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
From the line, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Risacher. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Risacher. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Powered down as the whistle blows, a 3-point play chance.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston. Chris Boucher comes in for Derek White. .153 left here in the first quarter. Now here's McCollum. His last outing with 20 points. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simons from outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's McCollum. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Kennard with a screen on Pritchard. It's to Porzingis. Now here's Kennard. Kispert, the pass to Krejci. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Tillman's shot is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for McCollum. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there's not much you can do defensively.
Assist from C.J. McCollum.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just his first attempt. Boucher kicks to Simons. Second chance shot. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kennard, the pass to Kispert. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. McCollum, no good. Boston leading by 22. Here's Tillman. Porzingis with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Pritchard against McCollum. Lets it go from deep. And so it's Boston cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Porzingis. Kennard is out there with McCollum. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Kennard. Oh, that's blocked.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Atlanta with the ball. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the right iron.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
McCollum, left side. Here's Walsh. 5 points in the game. Boston again missing. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kennard with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Fires at the elbow. Boston, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to McCollum. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boucher's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jump shot. Boucher's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Atlanta making a switch here. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Hawks second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they've passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dyson.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. It's going to be a problem for a long time. Yeah, if you give Risacher a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pritchard with the ball from 18 feet away. The rebound by Johnson. And here's McCollum. To the middle, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jaylen Brown checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Anthony Simons. Boston leading by 18. Here's Brown, takes it inside.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cullen passes to Daniels. Now Risacher. He's got 6.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Boucher. Buries it down low. Boucher's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
McCollum outside. Risacher sets the screen for McCollum. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 6.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Pritchard against McCollum. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And a wide open look for Daniels. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Tillman. The rebound by Johnson.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And the basket by McCollum.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's Brown. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Guys, back over to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's McCollum. Lets it go with a 3. Missed that one. Still looking for a shot. Just 2 for 9. Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Brown throws it down.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's McCollum. Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics leading by 23. Brown drives in, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, he's flexing on that finish. These kind of buckets get Brown going.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Outside Daniels. Back to McCollum. The Hawks working the ball around. Fades and shoots. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And it's White missing. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for C.J. McCollum. And a change for the Celtics. Kate is checked in. Outside Daniels. To the paint. Okongwu down low. Misses from close range. Celtics leading by 23. Here's Keita. He has 6. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Assistant, Zaccharie Risacher.
Celtics shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Fires from 18, and that one goes long.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kid, Risacher, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Here's Brown. He had 27 points last game. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks. Risacher with it. And Pritchard pulls it down.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Keita, it's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 21.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Assistant, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Pritchard. And it's Risacher with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
From deep, Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Pritchard. Boston making some changes. Sam Hauser comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. Here's Risacher. No good on the quick three. Boston leading by 19 points. Here's Queta. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Hawks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
The Celtics shooting 44% from the field in the second. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Brown. Here's Queta. And finally they hit one. Queta's got 12.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Alexander Walker. Inside, and stolen by White. Bounces high off the rim and drops. White's got 19 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't, and most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
To the inside. Here's Queta. And that one hits back iron.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Daniels into the lane. Pass to Risacher. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Jaylen Johnson.
1:03 left in the first half. Fires from the wing. And it's Simons missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Daniels. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. No good on the triple.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Hauser misses.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Down low. Here's Johnson. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
White against Daniels. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Risacher. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
And it had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Atlanta Hawks.
They say live by the 3, die by the 3. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Artie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's what your mistake is, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Derek White has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They have a 19-point lead. On the court for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Risacher, following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
From 20 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short. Atlanta's shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Risacher. Banked in off the glass. Risacher's got 10 points in the game.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie Risacher looking comfortable operating inside.
And the Celtics with possession here. 19-point game. Risacher with the steal. And oh, here we go. Risacher's got it. The fast break chance. Johnson from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Queta's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's White. He trains the quick shot. 21 points for Derek White.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Alexander Walker, following the basket by Derek White. Okongwu with a screen on Pritchard. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 18 points for him.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Queta, 12 points for him. Wasted no time on that one. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Here's Johnson. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Boston leading by 19 points. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through them.
And here's Daniels. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Risacher. He's covered by Brown. To the middle. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
The Hawks trail by 21. Over to the left wing. From the baseline. And it's Risacher missing.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Over in the corner, Brown. Shoots over Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And the dunk by Risacher.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Zaccharie Risacher.
Boston leading by 21. Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
That free throw good from Brown.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brown with it. Okongwu covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Pritchard. The shot's good. 6 points for him.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Boston leading by 20. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's denied. Here's Keita, 14 points for him, over Okongwu. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Celtics.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Alexander Walker's got 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Over in the corner, White. Over Daniels. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 23 points for Derek White. Hawks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Alexander Walker finds Risacher. Now, Alexander Walker. He's got 9. Off target from three-point range. Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Queta, and it's sent back by Okongwu. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in.
Jordan Walsh.
Here's Brown. He's got 21. Shoots over Risacher. And another basket for Boston.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
There's the screen. Takes the 3. Rebound, Boston. Driving inside. And finished off by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Johnson outside. Shot from 12. Rebound, Boston. Queta's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Knocked loose. Alexander Walker with the ball. There's the triple. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Pass to Risacher. Alexander Walker on the wings. They need this. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And the shot goes in.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Atlanta with the ball. Outside Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Hawks shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now Risacher. And the layup falls. 16 points for Risacher.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's White. Good, nice job down low.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Derek White. Uses both hands to slam it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Brown. He's got 27.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Porzingis is checked in for Johnson. And Brown drops them both. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's blocked, and they recover it. The 3 from Porzingis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps, the 7-footer knocking down threes.
So it's Boston now. Simon's on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Atlanta's shooting here about 46% for the game. Here he goes. The wide open look here for Okongwu. And the wing jumper offline. And the Celtics shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Simon. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Corey Kisper's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's Boston with it. Right side, Simon. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The Hawks shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Pass to Porzingis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Assistant, Zaccharie Risacher.
And the Celtics with possession here. Pulls up, high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 13. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And another miss by Boston.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And that one's good. Daniels has got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Left side, Simons. Driving in. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Alexander Walker. 11 points in the game. Here's Porzingis. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Tillman. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Risacher. 16 points for him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shoots from the block. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Risacher. Risacher has got 5 assists tonight.
Zaccharie Risacher.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Shot on the way, and it's Risacher with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Kispert, the pass to Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 19 points for Porzingis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Corey Kispert.
27 seconds left in the third. To stop the drought. Rebound, Atlanta. Risacher's got 7 rebounds in the game.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Alexander Walker finds Risacher. That shot off. Here's Walsh, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Cohen is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Kispert in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Celtics leading by 21. Here's Boucher. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Atlanta shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's McCollum. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Johnson outside. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boucher's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. from 18 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Now, here's Kennard. Kispert, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. 18 feet out. That one goes in.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's McCollum, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Here's Boucher, and it's Boston with another. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's McCollum. Pass to Kispert. Back to McCollum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
At point-blank range, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Assist goes to Corey Kispert.
Here's Pritchard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Fires from 14, and it's Boston with another. Now McCollum. A three. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Here's Simon. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The Hawks trail by 19. They double-team McCollum. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Attention! Here comes your Hawk Squad! ACL, let me hear you!
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And so it's Boston with it. 16-point lead. Pritchard with a wide open look. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Pritchard's got 9 points now in just the second half. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. A three from McCollum. Rebound, Boston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Tillman. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kennard against Simon. Shot's good by Kennard.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Celtics leading by 16. Here's Pritchard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Pritchard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's McCollum. Drops in the layup for 2.
For 2.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McCollum looking it over. To the inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game.
Assistance by C.J. McCollum.
Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Brown.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
The Atlanta making some changes. Zaccharie Risacher checked in for Porzingis. Dyson Daniels comes in for Luke Kennard. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for C.J. McCollum. Brown, no good on the free throw.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Pass to Risacher. Lets the 3 fly. Tillman grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That's short off the rim.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Alexander-Walker with the ball. And that one, good. Alexander-Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pritchard. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Pritchard. Here's Risacher. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. Tillman's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now Okongwu, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Boston making a switch here.
One
Boston leading by 12. Here's Brown, and he hammers that one right down into the face of Jaylen Johnson.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Pritchard. And here's Johnson outside. The rebound by Queta.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Over Okongwu. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Simons against Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Risacher.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Brown outside. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And we've been watching Jaylen Johnson build this confidence, taking it to the defense there. Big game tonight.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Let's hear it for your ATL dancers.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Anthony Simons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Pritchard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Pritchard's got 16 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Pritchard following the bucket by the Hawks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
For the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard, shooting 1.
One shot.
Pritchard, no good on the free throw.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Risacher finds Alexander Walker. Back to Risacher. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
The free throw drops for Risacher. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Queta. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
One shot.
Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
This goes to the kid, Alexander Walker.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. They lead by 17. And again, it's Boston converting. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Johnson outside. Risacher with it. No one near him. Rebound Boston. Queta's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And another basket for Boston. Here's Alexander Walker. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. Risacher up top. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Over Okongwu. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Pritchard. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. In the corner, Daniels. And it's off from three-point range. Boston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And the basket by Hauser. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Risacher. Johnson for three. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 23.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Hauser. Pulls it up. Up again, Queta. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 21. Time now to present our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Atlanta now. To the left wing. Here's Krejci. The putback. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Minot. Over Kispert. Simons. A second chance effort. Kennard with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
First, team's fourth. At the line for your Hawks, CJ McCollum. 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Pass to Simons. Over Kennard. A nice shot by Simons.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so they foul intentionally.
At the line for Atlanta, C.J. McCollum, taking 2 shots.
They throw good, McCollum. So he gets them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pritchard from outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game. Don't doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.